And this is edition 2 of bead weaving because I just got an alarm for Melissa Leandro's Mitchell lecture through the Fiber and Material Studies Department. It's June 10th, 2021. So this will be uploaded as 2 separate videos. We have our ground in. Now we're ready to start that first row of our image. So you can kind of move your loom up and you'll see that now the beads we need to string are 1, 2, 3 yellow, 1, 2, 3 blue, and then 1, 2, 3 yellow. This draft has 9 lines of grid in it, each one representing the open areas of the warp. 3 yellow, 3 blue, 3 yellow. Nothing special needs to be done in between the color change. You're just stringing different beads on. Okay. You'll bring these beads towards the warp. You'll swing the entire pink weft under. Each bead will begin to land in between the warp ends. And again, you just pass this through. Really so easy and actually a very relaxing, I think, way to make text-based work or image-based work. One of my favorite bead weavers is Sophia English, who makes really long text-based, sometimes jewelry-based bead work. Okay, so we did this row, 3 yellow, 3 blue, 3 yellow. Now it's 2 yellow, 1 blue, 3 yellow, 1 blue, 2 yellow. So things can get very complicated. This draft can become intensely complex. As long as you go 1 row by 1 row, everything that happens here can be clearly represented here. What did I say then? 2 yellow. 2 yellow, 1 blue, 3 yellow, 1 blue, 2 yellow. Okay, now I always do the kind of like measure twice. I just make sure against that line that my color layout is correct. So then I'm going to put this in, and we're making a symmetrical image, but if you are not, then it's really important that you account for the fact that you're coming from left to right or right to left, so you don't accidentally make a mirror reverse row. Okay, and we're back to doing this very simple thing. Okay, pulling that nice and taut every time, bringing these, compressing them a little bit. Now it's 1 yellow, 1 blue, 5 yellow, 1 blue, and 1 yellow. So now we're working a little faster, pulling this through. You can see that smile coming up. Again, pulling your end taut. Okay. We're going to repeat this row just to elongate that smile. you kind of, I think, get the point of what it looks like to weave up a bead woven image. And it does take some pre-planning and then a rather calm, steady execution. But you can also show up to this and work intuitively too. It's not difficult to unweave and go backwards. And you can kind of play with the design and mess it up anytime you want. We're scheduled to continue with yellow and blue, but I'm gonna put a row of teal in and make kind of a blocked out background. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we talk a lot about weaving getting a little boring, and bead weaving can sometimes be that way too. So you can just decide to shift and make a change at any point. Now I'm just tugging here to make sure I'm not getting anything kind of unintentionally kinked up here. And you can see these sides are really perfect. I'm going to bring this up to the camera. And I actually really like working with visible material against beads. So we did a monochromatic row. Now we're moving from yellow and blue to teal, and let's give it some nice bright red eyes. So 2 teal, 1 red, 3 teal, 1 red, 2 teal. Okay, same technique, nothing changes with that. Bring up our little smiling friend here. 1, 2, oh, so look what happened here. I thought I had enough beads, but as I brought this up, I realized I am missing one. So if I had gone ahead, not only would I have offset the pattern accidentally, but I would have been missing a bead here. That would have been awful if this was especially a larger weaving and the bead material were smaller. I am speaking from experience. I made a very large bead woven piece, and there are many mistakes in it. Okay, so now our character has beautiful bright eyes, smiling bright. I'm going to finish it off with one more row of monochromatic teal here.